Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. I call upon our beloved Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between to give me clear, concise divine guidance that serves His highest good. It is so. We are now vibrating at the frequency of absolute conscious awareness. It is so. Oh, I'm so busy painting the end of the cycles that I didn't have time to pull cards today. Uh, our beloved Creator has proven that He is for us. He has eliminated these things. Now the wicked are powerless now, right? And they are scrambling and they're going through what they're going through because they've been condemned. But you are saved. You are in the heart of our beloved Creator. Now this wasn't the easiest thing to do, but it was necessary because our beloved Creator always shows us evidence of His love, because love is a verb. It's something you experience. It's not just like a word, you know. So thank you, our beloved Creator, for slaying the last of the last now. And if it's not the last, I will find it. Not if, but or maybe. And I strongly advise them not to call our beloved Creator a monster, because if they did none, it would have been none, right? I saw that they are the monsters. Our beloved Creator is the living man. He's a man. He's a man. So, but now that all the veils have been removed from the Divine Brotherhood, you can clearly see. I'm thinking now you should be feeling freer since the 5th of August, because for once we are rid of these worms. Now they're in the can of worms. Trapped behind 8 gates that only our beloved Creator can open. It doesn't open from the inside. Now that's how much our beloved Creator is for us. So, now, a wonderful woman. Our beloved Creator loves His sons and daughters. He doesn't say one is above the other. Women are His gift, and men are also His gift. Alright? So, if He is for women, you better make sure that you are also for women. No discrimination and that, because that was this mentality to cause division between the Divine Brotherhood. Oh, wait, I must shuffle. Our beloved Creator, thank you that you have truly balanced the scales. I'm grateful now that I am an inspiration to myself and others. Immediately I'm thinking that you are a woman that's going to do some great things for the Divine Brotherhood of Men. Now it sounds all masculine, but brotherhood is the word I heard when Christ spoke on this day, right? Now I don't think it's got anything to do with like gender, it's got to do with family. So I can see you going to do great things. Maybe you even somebody that's like going to do something that was previously thought of to be a man's role. But you're going to be doing it. You're going to be speaking from the heart. What you will find when you have divine intelligence, that it is minds. Oh shit, no, this is a problem. Am I still on? Okay. So reality check, you're going to think about life without this kind of darkness. And because we're at a stage where we must rebuild now, right? A lot of people have been through too much. Things unknown, like these things were unknown to me. So I can imagine it was unknown to many, but they were subjected to it, coerced, forced, and all of that. But it's sorted out now, and if it's not, they cannot access you. I will find them, because when they come for you, they seem to appear before me. Oh, wait, let me shuffle. Our beloved Creator, thank you that our hardships, our challenges, our struggles, the injustice, and all of those things, and how we overcame them, will encourage and motivate others to realize who we are, whose we are, who they are, because we lead by example. So that's beautiful. I can imagine you had to carry quite a lot, but to be Holy Spirit fire was no walk in the park. But you are. Others' opinions of you are irrelevant. Now, this was a culture of putting everyone down as often as possible, right? Because they didn't want you to be who you truly are. And the reason they were like that is because they knew that they are reptilian. But the divine brotherhood of man doesn't have to put anyone down. The divine brotherhood of man inspires themselves and others in the way they face their light and their dark. But fortunately, you don't have to deal with uneven playing field now, because the odds were always stacked in their favor. But our Creator removed them. I'm trying to be as diplomatic as possible, but I sometimes want to use my slang. Because this is madness. This is how they actually used to steal souls. The serpent would come and open its mouth and like swallow them. So I don't think people in Mercyville engaged in those practices because they thought, yay, let's do it. I think they were just stolen. But we took them back. And we only left those who like relish this. We left them there, 600 million of them. And so our beloved Creator is for you, right? He will inspire you. So anyone that speaks contrary to growth and development, you can see where their origins or roots are. And just remember who you are. Because they've used words to break people. Okay. Others' opinions of you are irrelevant and overnight success. This is why they will mock you now, man. They'll go on with you because you won. Because our Creator set you up for success. So no one can rain on your parade, and if they try to, then you know exactly who they are. You're no evil. Our beloved Creator, what word of wisdom do you have for your lovely children, the divine brotherhood of men? This reality, wow, this is the reality. This is who you are. You're made in the image and likeness of our beloved Creator. You were not made like a serpent. You were made like glitter. Where is it? This is glitter. You're the stuff that stars are made of. Okay, am I connecting again? Because for some reason, this. Okay, then. Who you are. That is why these ones would want to put you down. Now, prior to the 5th, they used to use these type of things to horrify and terrify people. And then they told you also, you no one and nothing, and you this and that, and you this and that. But now, they better shut up, because they are powerless and you have the power now. Because our beloved Creator was very patient, right? But in divine timing, we had 3 ascensions. This was the first one, the second one, and the third one, and that's what it took to get those things out. I said, don't send me pawns. So it turns out I was able to provoke them to bring out all their can of worms. And that's because our beloved Creator is for us. This is what he's saying. You're not a victim. You're not a victim. You're the victor. Our beloved Creator gave us the victory over these things. There were 7 main ones, a black and a white one being maybe the gods they pray to, right? But we got the victory. Where do you think our beloved Creator will throw away those made in His image and likeness? Never, but He throw away those that who are not. He is all that is, and so are you, and they all that is not. Then, so when you attain your success, then they want to say, yes, you were just lucky. Yes, you must have done something. Yes, you this. Yes, you that. You say, wait, hold up. That experience of mine, I'm sharing because you walked through the fire for this. But now they're just boring. They were actually always boring, but they had these things that they somehow controlled. Reality truly is stranger than fiction, but now I feel that the chapter is closed. Our beloved Creator is saying, don't lie. The things that got them into this place was lying. Now they say, now they don't want to attack. It's not that they want to attack, it's that they can't attack. Now they got this hocus pocus rituals, which before they had humanity in the tight grasp, right? But they're lying now. They say yes, they're just laying low and they're just monitoring. I said last night, the watchers are now the watched. I said the imprisoners are now the imprisoned. And that's exactly where they are. Don't lie, don't steal, don't rape, don't murder. No pedophilia. Every one of the divine brotherhood of man deserves to be here and live this good life. This was quite a battle over 11 months. It must be appreciated. Our Creator said, love Him, yourself, and others with all your minds, hearts, and souls. That's like the minimum. So we don't only look for darkness in them, we look how did they taint us too. What do we need to let go of? Because we are already masterpieces. We are already victorious. Now the wicked is claiming others that they are powerless. They can go talk their crap to, they can look in the mirror when they speak that crap. The Lemonarches and co. Our beloved Creator, thank you that nothing hidden from us. Nothing is hidden from us. Everything in the dark has come to light. Marriage. No child brides. There's no justification. The reason they used to have these child brides was because they had these things that they had to make sacrifices. And then they sacrificed the divine to these kind of things. But our beloved Creator destroyed all the altars. So if you engaged in things like that, I can assure you that the devil is a liar and that is wrong and it will get you there. Use your divine discernment. Your free will determines where you will end up. Because here at the Divine Brotherhood of Man, we take care of ourselves and the children and the elderly and because that's sensibility. But the devil said the opposite. Our beloved Creator, what do you say? If you are free, they are a failure. Faith. All of this transpired. Hello, Leroy. All of this transpired for your freedom because they bound you with like chains and stuff. I don't exactly understand all of this. I just got to see what it was and did a few things, right? But they ensnared you or entrapped you or things like that. But now you're all free. You're all free. Even those that, these are the ones that repented, right? Our beloved Creator freed you of it, because from the way I've studied the things I've seen in these 11 months, people were almost forced to engage in things like this. That's why they thought they were rather drink and do drugs and things just to escape the nightmares and the hauntings and the. But our Creator showed them mercy. I told you we brought 2.4 billion from there to here. So you saved. Because you could repent. I said, this is the forgiven, this is the repentant, and this is the non-repentant, non-forgiven. Cosmos is in balance. Right? Okay. Our beloved Creator, this is your current energy. It's almost like in your childhood, that innocence is being restored to you now, because they were after the innocent. Because they had to feed these things your light. Something I'm working it out. Challenges, childhood friends. Uh, because the veils and the spells and the chains and the bonds and all of that has been lifted, now you feel that there's many people that you lost touch with over the years. They've been binding you, man. A friend from childhood, now that you're saying that, Leroy, like they were perhaps jealous of you, man. Right? And they said this and they said, it's almost like they spoke curses over you because they were engaging in hocus pocus. And the veils have been removed, the chains have been broken by the fifth. If there's more, I'll be shocked, but I've covered a lot of bases, right? Now you can see clearly who set you up, who caused the stagnation, because you should be free flowing from the 5th of August. Conscious mind, you're a very loving person. You will actually give the jersey off your back to anyone. You always want to help, you always want to assist. That is why our Creator can use you to be an inspiration for others. So if He's telling you like to start a YouTube channel or to go speak with the youth or go help at the shelter, or that because you've got a lot of love to give. But with this around you, have to suppress that. But we're free of that now. You can just be your loving self, because our beloved Creator is love. But they made it impossible because of the underhandedness. And what I've learned is that the greatest sabotage came from those closest to you. Subconscious mind, uh, they caused you a lot of anxiety. Maybe they said something repeatedly to you like, you're not very bright, you'll never make it, you'll never this, you'll never that. And that is still playing, and that is the part you need to address, that they programmed into you. They programmed it. And you now need to put a new thing. You say, no, 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 no. Hold up, my beloved Creator is brilliant, therefore I am too. Affirm that. Because that was their purpose, was to make you not glow. But it wasn't their right to do that. That's why Creator said, can of worms. In the recent past, you've been doing a lot to inspire yourself. You were thinking about everything you've gone through, who said what, who caused you shame, embarrassment, hurt, all of that, because I can see you were a very loving person, right? But your childhood environment was destructive, dysfunctional, or even narcissistic. But you're rewriting your narrative now, because you can then see, but you're not that person, you were this person. So let this sink into your subconscious mind. Knowledge of light and dark, literally, I mean, our Creator, this was the dark we had to understand. And this is the light that we need to learn. I said it is the re-education of the miseducation. You are master of divine knowledge. You came here to experience our Creator's knowledge. Now you understand exactly who you are, who you are not. You're so great that they formed organizations to sabotage you. Because any one of the Creator's children are great. You are his greatest treasure, you in his heart, but they lost in space. That's why they wanted to drag you down with him. But we say no. Current feelings are currently, even though you've been through all of this and you've got, it was unfair, right? But now you feel like you can create anything your heart desires. You want to inspire others, you want to do this, you want to do that. Because that is who you are. You are the created creator. You're here to nurture and grow and mature and create more, etc. Not only for yourself, but for all. Whereas they were the opposite. They said there's only one star in the sky and it's them. Our creator said, look around, now there's place for everyone here. It's goodbye. I just said that's for Dania to the reptilians. They had to go because we had such a high frequency here and they had such a low one. I created sealed 8 gates. Are you like him now? Now I get furious with the wicked, because they put me through things I didn't even know about. But when I found out, I have swords. I have real swords. You know, you fear what you don't know. Because they put some terror in you, right? This nonsense gave you nightmares, possession, hauntings, whatever they did. Eating away at your confidence, reducing your self-esteem. And so you now have to speak to our beloved Creator, right? This is your divine sanctuary, with your soul and our Creator in communion. Everything that hurt you, that suppressed your loving nature, your creativity, everyone that said, no, you can't, this and that and that, speak that out with him. And he will remind you that you only listen to what he says. This is who you are. I couldn't paint when I started at all. I couldn't. And this is now how it came out after 11 months. This was my first painting. Like, you see, we just about make a circle. And look what came out of it. So if our Creator says you are a masterpiece, then you are. Just like he told me, just paint, and then I just painted. Sometimes we can even be the one because of our dysfunctional programming. Put ourselves down and we say no and this and that. But to be a Holy Spirit fire, He anointed you. There you are. There you are. And He says that you will be an inspiration for many. Now, if He says so, then it is so. Because this night He told me about this time and I said no. He said yes. So we fight our own dysfunction and external dysfunction. What makes it easier now is that this is F-Yud, right? And the divine brotherhood is in the heart of our beloved Creator. So that is why this is true. He's really truly for us. The old me of a year ago would have thought this was like not reality, man. But I got a serious reality check when I look through the dimensions, and I'm like, is this what they were doing? Hell no. Our beloved Creator, what can we expect? What can we expect? We can expect to build up ourselves and serve others. How nice is this? And it's a choice we make. Right? We become independent, we gather knowledge, we pray, meditate, and we serve. And you will serve by inspiring other people. And you will teach people to hear no evil, because evil can do nothing to you now. And they did the most. They did the most to the ancestors too. When I saw the ancestors, I thought, why are they so happy? Meanwhile, they knew a pig gets a weekend. So, our Creator will turn your whole life right side up, because we are the head and not the tail. Thank you, our beloved Creator, for your divine guidance that you are for us. And though we've walked through some weird things, that the victory is ours, just as you promised, and that we are already masterpieces, and the roads we have traveled will inspire others, hone their discernment so that they can ignore these frequencies and recognize who is for them 24/7, 365 immortality. Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Namaste. Thank you for watching.